Hey guys, welcome back to FTB Revelation, picking up right where we left off from the last episode where we set up quite a few things. We set up ourselves some machines down in our lab, as well as kind of like realizing that our item duct system is not necessarily going as well as planned, but we can still make use out of some of the item ducts that we actually made here in the very near future. We also set up our power monitor from RF Tools, and it has been doing a very good job making our reactor a lot more efficient with its fuel, only turning it on once our power cell here gets below 80% of its maximum value. Now today, I think it's time we actually start, well, moving forward and making things work a lot more efficiently and getting things moved down into the lab. And the way I want to go about doing that is getting ourselves started in Applied Energistics. Now, I've done some mining before the last episode we recorded, as I didn't have any charged Certus quartz, so I did a lot of mining up in the higher levels of the world with a lot of the Certus quartz in order to find enough charged Certus quartz for us to get started. Now, that probably should be more than enough, but one of the main things we want to go ahead and get started with is making ourselves the charger. The charger here is actually going to require us to need to make some fluix crystals, as well as have a little bit of iron. So let's grab a little bit of that. Always grab one more than what we need. So I'm only going to grab what we need. We're only going to need, I think we only need 2. This might make a little extra, but that is, that's fine. No big deal. We're also going to need a little bit of redstone. We're also going to need a little bit of redstone. Alright, no problem. There. Happy? Alright, and now once we have these required items, this is what we need in order to make our actual fluix crystal. She says here, under the information part of the fluix crystal on JEI, it says drop 1 charged Certus quartz, 1 nether quartz, 1 redstone dust into a puddle. Well, a water source block, and receive 2 fluix crystals. So yeah, necessarily, we don't really need more than just 1. So not the worst thing in the world, but we should have some water out here. I really need to get some water in the base, but no big deal. We'll just do it out there. Wow, man, I have not tended my sugarcane farm. That thing is looking pretty amazing right now. All right, so what we're going to do, let's just go ahead and make up all of them. So we're just going to toss those 3 in. We should see some sparks flying around in the water, and very shortly after, we get ourselves some fluix crystals. This is going to be the absolute start for us to get ready and making some of the other things that we need inside of Applied Energistics. I paused. I'm sorry, I paused because I just realized I do need some more water because I'm probably going to make some more fluix crystals, more so than what we currently have. So I'm going to quickly grab myself one of my buckets. I have a bucket. This is horrible. Yeah, see? Like this is bad. This is, you know what? And let's just grab 2. We're going to set up an infinite water source up here now. We can always make like other, oh, is that water over there? You know what that was? Whatever. Let's just grab some water. But yeah. Could have made like a sink or whatever, but it's no big deal. No big deal at all. Hopefully with all of this being done, we can get out of this crossroad area very soon and start setting up mainly in our lab. And then we'll make this look a lot nicer and more aesthetically pleasing with other things once we get to that point. So there we go. We are going to be able to make ourselves the charger now. Now this block is going to require some RF power. So if we place this next to this guy, we'll notice that it should get some power, I would assume. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you need to be... There we go. I guess it only accepts power on the bottom and top. I always keep forgetting which sides certain blocks. I'm just usually used to most blocks being able to work on almost every side, but I understand them setting up 2 certain sides. So... since we have a processing system, I'm going to break that, and we're going to change this up a little bit. we're going to set this up because we're probably going to need quite a bit of charged Certus quartz, because I don't feel like going through and making all of the seeds that are going to be necessary in the future. So we're going to need some more of that charged Certus quartz. Let's go ahead and grab a little extra iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Always one more than needed. And we're also going to grab ourselves a couple chests. So let's just grab 8 of those. Make us up 4 of these. We're going to use 2 of those to make ourselves a couple hoppers from vanilla. And thinking how I want to do this without moving this up too much. I don't know. Maybe we didn't have to move that. Because if this works here, we can set this up. And obviously, we're going to change this up a little bit later on and move this to a different spot. But for now, this will be just fine. So we're just going to set up a chest right there. We're going to set a hopper up there and a hopper onto the side of this. And if we place inside of the top hopper some of this Certus quartz, we'll notice that it actually makes its way into there. And it will pull out the charged Certus quartz. Wonderful. So what it's doing is it's taking regular Certus quartz, using RF power to convert it into the charged version of that. Once it becomes the charged version, I assume it is allowed to actually finally extract, and then it just extracts it into the charged Certus quartz into our chest for us. So it's not going to be like completely fluid. It's sometimes it takes a little bit longer than other times, but eventually it just starts working. So you'll notice just kind of watching this, it's not going to be completely fluid. Sometimes it'll be like instant, sometimes it'll like that. Sometimes it'll take an extra second like that. And it just kind of depends. So we're going to go ahead and let that run. Have 2 extra stacks of regular Certus quartz there, plus a little extra there. So no big deal. Should have plenty of everything we need to get our stuff going for us. Now, getting started in Applied Energistics, we're going to actually need some very important items. And these items, I don't believe we can actually make them unless they have changed it. We're going to need some presses. Now, these presses, if we take a look at it, it shows in the inscriber that you can actually copy a particular press, or we can actually take a look under the information. Crafting presses are found in the center of meteorites, which can be found in and around the world. They can be located by a meteorite compass. Now, here's the deal. Not all the time do you always find a meteorite and find the exact press you're looking for. Sometimes they have one. Sometimes, I want to say, they don't have any. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of exploring around. And thankfully, I have been lucky enough to do enough of that exploring to actually have found some of these meteorites. So if we go ahead and zoom in on our map here, we'll be able to go ahead and find a lot of them actually very easily, which I do believe that being one there. So we might head off that way and find that one. We also have one not too far away right here, and you'll be able to notice them. This is a double one right here. We're definitely going to go visit that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be doing some cuts. We're going to be heading out and finding all of these meteors until we find all of the presses that we need. So if we type in press, we can see from Applied Energistics, we need the inscriber calculation, inscriber engineering, inscriber logic, and the inscriber silicon press. Name press, not necessary. Just need those other 4. So let's go ahead and cut off here real quick, and I will pick right back up. We're going to harvest and show you guys where inside those meteorites we can find those presses. We'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, literally with this slime sling and the jetpack, it makes traveling so easy. So I literally just hit stop and then started back up. So here we are. We got ourselves some skystone, which is also some resource we probably want to go ahead and grab. Now, these are meteorites. They're going to be, naturally spawned in the world usually when you start, or they're going to kind of be randomly spawned. But generally, you'll find them here in the center of the meteorite. So if you find about the center and kind of dig yourself down, you'll notice now it says at the top on our tooltip, Skystone chest. And this looks a little different from the other blocks in our resource pack. And oh my god, we have just gotten extremely lucky. 3 of the 4 presses that we're looking for. Now that is pretty awesome. I'm also going to go ahead and grab the Skystone chest. The Skystone chest is actually kind of nice. It's very, very sturdy in a sense. So since we found that so quickly, we should be able to head off to this next set rather fast if we aim ourselves in the appropriate direction. I'm not even going to cut off on this one. We're just going to go ahead and show. So here we go. Booyah! And very quickly we should be getting up towards our next. So I'm just going to break off to this one, so we can keep our momentum going a lot better. Oop, overshot in the wrong direction a little bit. No big deal. No big deal at all. There we go. See? There we go. There's a double meteor spawn right there. So let's go ahead and take a look inside of the center of this guy. Digging down to our Skystone chest, and 1, 2, 3. We got all 4 already. So you can see the ones that you already have stack. So that's wonderful. I'm not going to grab that Skystone chest. We're going to grab this one. Let's just go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. I mean, why not? We're here already. No big deal, right? So there we go. So we got another silicon press and some tin nuggets. Not the worst thing in the world. All right, guys. Well, we got all the presses that we need to get ourselves going further inside of Applied Energistics. I'm going to go ahead and head back to base. I'll meet you guys back there in just a second. Oh. All right, guys, and we're back at base. We can see that our charger has finished charging all of our regular Certus quartz into charged Certus quartz. So we're going to go ahead and grab that out. Not worry about making any more at the moment. We got all 4 of our presses that we actually need. Next, we need to make ourselves an inscriber. So this is going to be our next main thing that we need here from Applied Energistics. We're going to need some sticky pistons, some iron, and some more Fluix crystals. So let's go ahead and start working on making some more of that Fluix crystal up. We're going to grab some of this. Probably going to grab and make ourselves a nice cool half stack of it, because we got plenty of everything we need in order to make that Fluix crystal. So we're also going to need some sticky pistons. So we do have some pistons already pre-made that we made in the last episode. I don't... Oh, we do have slime. Okay, good. Woot. All that congealed slime is going to be able to make us plenty of slime balls that we're going to need. So let's go ahead and toss in you, and you all in the same block. And very quickly and sporadically, beautifully, it makes us a lot of Fluix crystals. Wonderful. All right. We also don't need that birch sapling. All right, so now we have all of that done and said, I believe we are also going to need some iron. So let's go ahead and grab us a nice cool stack of iron and convert our pistons. I'm going to go ahead and use all of them and make us some sticky pistons. Now, theoretically, I think I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of these. I don't know if we're going to set them all up in conjunction the right way today, but as it sits, it should be fine. So let's grab some power, some structural ducts here. Where's my other ones? Oh, I think I left them downstairs. All right. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to utilize these presses with our inscriber to make certain blocks. That is the advanced inscriber, which I think is actually... I don't think I've ever made this, but I'm going to have to try it. I think this actually works a lot better. But we're going to need a few specific items, things like silicon, gold, diamonds, iron, in order to make a lot of these processors, and like printed silicon, just a whole bunch of things. And it's going to take a few processes to make a lot of this up. And we're going to need these things in order to make the next things that we need for our storage and Applied Energistics. So we got 4 of those. Let's put a few things away. I don't need you. You can go there. 10 can go. 10 nuggets. 10. All right, guys, and we're back. Apologies for the interruption. Let's just not even worry about it. So we got our inscribers, and we need to go ahead and set up some power for them. So I was looking for my item ducts. Like I said, I believe they're set up downstairs. I'm just going to go ahead and set these up here for now. Not really too worried about it because I don't want to go back and forth, up and down. We're going to set these up a little bit later downstairs a lot better than what we're about to do. So we're going to go ahead and set them up like so. And I do believe our power should be coming in. I'm assuming, I think the power comes in on the back side of these. I do believe. Yep, there we go. So let's just set those up like that. And the reason why we're going to set them up like this is because we're going to put our plates in there. I do believe the plates go in the top part of there. As you can see, once you place the plates in, you can kind of see that they are visually represented on the model, on the bottom part, or the top part on this top bottom part of the inside. Yeah, whatever. So which one of these am I missing? We got the silicon. Wait, inscriber silicon. No, I already got that one. Inscriber silicon, logic, and engineering calculation. Okay, so engineering and calculation. There we go. So we got everything we need to set up those. Now we need to get ourselves set up some silicon. And silicon can be obtained very easily by some Certus Quartz Dust, for one. I believe, can't we use... I guess they took out the sand version thing, where you could take sand and get silicon. Unless there's a different type of silicon. Does this alloy recipe glass? Silicon dust. I'm not sure if these actually work with... Yeah, I don't think so. So it looks like we're going to have to actually make ourselves up some Certus Quartz Dust, which isn't the worst thing. We're just going to grab half a stack of that. We're going to go ahead and toss that inside of here. It should accept that. I do believe it won't. Indeed it won't. Well, isn't that a major pain in the butthole? Alright, no big deal. We have other machines to take care of this for us. So let's head down into our lab, which is something I was trying to not do. Don't get squished. You are a very lucky and brave man, you know that? And how in God's name did you get down here? I will whack you just like every other spider I've had in my life with a hammer. What a pain in the butt. Alright, so... yeah... Let's go into the back, because we need to change a few things. You guys are enjoying it way too much back here. So what I'm going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and pop that guy off. Like I said, we're going to be changing this up here in the near future anyway. I'm just going to do that, because that just sent that somewhere else. And I'm assuming... I don't think you can cook it. Where did it go? Yeah, because I don't think you can take this and put it inside of a furnace. Oh god, you can. Well, actually, that's what we wanted, right? Okay, so if that does that, then yeah, that's... okay, whatever, that's fine. That's cool. Do your thing, then. Cook it up. Make us our silicon as quickly and fastly as possible. Humanly. Like. Did I just lose a little bit, though? But we do want to make sure we have a good chunk of silicon, too, because we're going to be needing it for quite a few of these components. And we should see... yeah, that is so cool. So, as you can see, it's just going to hover over that amount. Our power monitor is going to keep turning on and off our system for the power usage that we are using. Now, once we get above what we're actually able to use, it's obviously going to keep draining. Then once we're done processing, it's just going to make its way back up to that mark, and then it's just going to stop. Pretty much like that. Very neat. I like it a lot. So there we go. Oh, nice. All 32. Wonderful. All right, let's head back up and let's see what we can get done. Now, obviously, I don't believe we're going to be able to get everything that I want to get done as far as storage today, but it will be happening, I'm sure, very, very soon. So that is not too bad. All right, so here we are. And what we want to do is we want to take these and put these inside of our silicon press. I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of those for now. And just doing one of those, boop, gives us printed silicon, which is pretty cool, because if you put that in there, you'll notice once it gets up to the percentage, it's going to, boop, print it for you. So cool. I love it. Now, the problem with this is you can't stack a whole bunch in there. It will only take one at a time. So that's kind of where the wonderfulness of hoppers come in on these machines. And I believe the advanced version of this might be the better option, because I believe you might be able to put all of those in there at one point. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, let's save some resources. And we're going to put that there on top, because I believe these are eye-sided to where, you have to input certain things on certain sides. In fact, actually, I could be very wrong on that, and that we need to put this on this side, the front side. So if we do that, we'll take a look. As you can see, it did make its way into our inscriber, and it is printing it. All right, cool. So let's just go ahead and double check. Let's pop it on the top. Let's pop the top. I know, funny guy, right? So we'll go and notice that there is a free space, but it's not going in. So yes, we do need to put it in on one of the sides. I don't believe it'll go on the top or the bottom. The bottom, I do believe, is only set for the output, right? Wrong. I wonder which side the output's on. I'll have to figure that out soon enough. All right, so I'm going to let that run for a little bit. That's going to get us some of those printed silicon pieces. We're also going to go ahead and want to get some of this gold up and running. So let's go ahead and grab a good little bit of that. We're also going to need some diamonds. So let's get some of those. As you can see, I'm only using 16 of each, mainly because I don't want to do too much at once. Now we do have a chest on us. Do we have another one made? No. The reason why is because I wanted to go ahead and use some of these hoppers here to kind of make our life a little bit easier. Which, obviously we can get a few more. No hugs, Fred. No. Just no. I appreciate you trying, but no. Alright, so we need to go and double check. This is our calculation press, which I do believe is for... yeah, diamonds. No? Iron? Which one are you for? Calculation. Why is it not doing it? Yeah, calculate. Oh, that's for the quartz. My bad. Whoopsie. I need to get some of that going. So, yeah, this one's going to be engineering. So that would be diamond. Okay, so diamond goes into that one. We'll put that one there. This one should be gold. Okay, gold's going to go in there. All right. All that printed silicon's pretty much done. I'm actually going to go ahead and just do the whole bit of it. So we do need some Certus quartz. And this only uses pure Certus quartz. All right, so photogenic isolator. Oh, that is interesting. I might have to try this method. I kind of like the thought of this method. I don't know how long it's going to take, though. But there's other ways of actually getting it. Drop a Certus quartz seed made from Certus quartz dust and sand into a puddle of water. To make the process faster, add growth crystal accelerators, which use power as well, but this might be kind of cool to try out, especially if it works a little bit faster than the other, so we might have to try that. All right. Photo. Nope. Phyto? Is it that? There we go. I was trying to remember from memory. There we go. Infuses plants with sun and RF. That is so cool that the fact that that actually work with that. So we're going to need some of these. We got a little bit of iron on us. We're going to quickly make this machine up. We need 2 of those copper gears. We're going to need redstone reception coil. I do believe we have a spare. We do. We're also going to need 2 pieces of dirt. Done. And we're also going to need to make ourselves a lumium gear. Holy mother of God. So we need some lumium blend, which is silver, tin, and some energized glowstone. Well, that is capable of us being able to do that. So I'm going to grab some glowstone. We have some tin. We have some silver. Let's just double check real quick. Okay, good. So we needed 2 to 1 silver. So that's perfect, actually. Just about. Nearly perfect. Perfect enough for me. So we're going to make some lumium, and we're going to see if we can get this running. And once we get this running, that should probably be pretty awesome, because that might be a lot better way to make this work, because we can also upgrade this machine once we're done. All right, so inside of our magma crucible, we're going to go ahead and toss in our glowstone. I do want to go ahead and empty this out. I don't know if we have an option that actually does that. So we're just going to go ahead and break it. Breaking it should fix that problem. Where did it go? What? Is it back here? Oh, okay, God. I thought I saw it fly towards me. That was the scary part. I thought I saw it fly towards me, and I was just worried. Alright, so is this going to be able to make us enough? Hopefully it does. Alright, and this blend makes us 4, which we can then put in the induction smelter. And yeah, so that should be more than enough. We just need some sand in here. So let's go grab some sand while this finishes up. Looks like we might need... No, actually, I don't think we are. I think I grabbed just the right amount of glowstone for that, which is perfect. Just double check we don't have any sand laying down here. We don't. Okay, let's grab some sand. I ain't even gonna worry about the elevator. I'll be back. Alright, so for the most part, most of these all should be finished. 16, 32, and 16. You're gonna die. I wasn't lying. Whew. That was simple. Man, you almost shot my torch out. What a butthead. Alright, so we need some sand. Okay. Let's grab 16 sand. Should be more than enough for our process here. Don't have to worry about falling here. Whee! Nice. Don't do anything. Alright, so we should have 1 bucket done. Working on the next. Awesome. Let's go over to our crafting table real quick and start setting us up some lumium. There it is. Lumium blend. Nice. Look at that. 4 lumium. We'll toss that inside of our induction smelter along with our sand. This should be just about done. How much power is this using? Only 50, and this one's using 20. Yeah, we could upgrade that. Wow, that made those real quick. Holy cow. Well, that's pretty much all of the lumium I do believe we are going to need. But let's just go ahead and make up the last bit. Might as well while we're here, right? We got the stuff. No need to not do it. So, boom. Yeah, that makes that stuff super fast. And we got a little bit of slag out of it as well, which is awesome. So I do believe we have all the stuff we need to make our Photogenic Isolator, right? That, and just about. Now, I'm definitely not using my elevator because you're on my elevator. I am not letting you out, buddy. I will move you back in there, and I will be using different plates here very soon. Alright, so we need a little bit of tin. We need some glass. That should work. Oh, we need 4 glass. Whoops. Don't I have glass somewhere else? I seriously have no more glass? That's it? Oh my gosh. Not to mention I got all of this junk on me I don't need. Furnace. You get 4, you get 4. Okay, come on, quickly. And I killed my powered furnace. I mean, I could put it back up, but I'm not worried about it. I got power drawing from there. No big deal. No big deal. This won't take too long. Furnaces aren't that slow. Okay, they're a little slow. Alright, anyways, while that's working and doing that, let's go ahead and multitask a little bits. And let's get some regular Certus quartz crystals here. And crap, we need to take those downstairs. They only work in the pulverizer, don't they? Son of a biscuit. Alright, let's go ahead and do that then. Let's grab our photogenic isolator while we're up here. Yes, I know. I'm trying to make the 10 gear. But you won't let me. There we go. Photogenic insulator. Kept saying isolator. It's insulator. My bad. Alright, so for the... for the pure Certus quartz, let's just double check. We need glowstone as well. So let's grab a little bit of that. That should be everything we need. So let's see how quickly this makes this up. If not, if it takes too long, we'll probably have to take a look at that in the next episode. So let's put this guy up here. Boop. So now he has got himself some power coming in. Let's go ahead and do this. You think you're so smart. We're going to break this off for the time being because we want the dust. So this should work pretty quick. We're just going to grab 2 of those real fast. We're going to toss the Certus quartz in here, right? Certus quartz dust. Oh, wait, no, we need seed. Seed with sand that we don't have, but right there. Okay, good. There we go. So 4 Certus quartz seeds. You combine the dust with the sand. I was getting a little ahead of myself. I apologize. Combining that with some glowstone. Does that not work? Certus quartz seed. Does this actually need sunlight? Oh, does it need water? Is that what it needs? That would be very interesting if it does. Thankfully, our sink works very well. So, water. Oh, it does. It does. Oh my gosh, it needs quite a bit of water. It needs 4 buckets of water, so we're going to have to set up some kind of tank down here, which we'll probably go ahead and take a look at doing in the next episode. Maybe trying to get some sort of water-producing machine, or possibly easier apparatus. Ah, there we go. So how long are you going to take? Holy mother of God. We can definitely upgrade the machine to make it faster, but as it sits right now, that is fairly slow. So that's going to take a little while. And guys, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here for today. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know you guys are enjoying the series, and it does help me out as well. If you guys really enjoyed it and you guys want to see some more from me, by all means, hit that subscribe button. That little bell notification next to it will notify you guys when I post a new video on my channel. And with that, if you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.